What's good with you YouTube fam? You guys are now watching TheCaliEffect, and today we are going to be seeing Vendread in its prime. Now, I know Blue Eyes players, I apologize. You guys get blasted again on the spotlight. Well, maybe if it weren't so many great Blue Eyes players, then I wouldn't just happen to sneak one good game. Ultimately, this is a casual deck, very fun to play, but as far as competitive sense, I would probably direct you towards something else. But that does not mean that we can't have fun inside of the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! As you guys can see, that Vendread origin is getting too strong. Being able to banish Shiranui Spirit Master and Solitaire, allowing me to special summon Spirit Master and destroy his Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is gonna come up for a Psy-Frame Lord Omega play in my main phase 2. Reasoning behind it is that you don't want to summon Psy-Frame Lord Omega and not be able to attack with it since you use Unizombie. Duh. But this deck is actually pretty decent, like I said before. The ability to constantly summon Vendread Slayer is actually an ongoing theme, especially when you have the ability to keep on putting Shiranui monsters to your graveyard to gain their effects. This time around, this guy is going to get ready for straight mode with the Twin Twisters or my Solemn Strike and Shiranui style slash. Then he's going to dodge the best card for me to banish with Omega, which is Soul Charge, and I'm like, this is just really nasty. Soul Charging for 2, special summoning the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, banishing my Vendread Origin and destroying my Slayer. Fortunately for Slayer, I get Vendread Origin back to from my deck to my hand, which is very beneficial for me right now. We're gonna bring back Psy-Frame Lord Omega, and the board is just like how it was before. This deck is just horror-ish. Okay, it's not that bad. It's just really, really fun to play. Special summoning Vendread Origin, or Vendread Slayer, like I keep saying, is the theme because it gives you so much advantage. As you guys can see, he's going to save himself again with the Silver's Crown. I'm like, no, why didn't I make better cards? No. So main phase 2, we're just going to sit in the Mizuki. And then with that, we're going to have to make the Diamond Dire Wolf because in this particular build, I did not play Castell. It's actually a good thing that I made the Diamond Dire Wolf because it freed open a slot again for me to go into my extra deck yet again. He's going to set a card face down and pass his turn. Now we're going to be a little bit more cautious. We're going to banish the Mizuki, special summon the Shiranui Spirit Master. Then we're going to activate the pre-prep, add the Slayer to our hand and the Origin just in case. We're going to burial the Mizuki, special summon our monster again, make Utopia Lightning because that's too strong. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get you to the deck profile. The Vendread strategy is unique in its own way, being the first zombie ritual deck since the Corridor Turbo. Okay, the Corridor Turbo really wasn't a thing, but it also comes with its disadvantages. Seeing that the Vendread strategy, the only genuinely good Vendread monster is the Ritual monster. But without further ado, we have ways to make that really good. So we're going to start off with 3 copies of Vendread Slayer. This is the best card for the Vendread strategy, like I just said. Being able to banish zombie monsters is what we're going to abuse in his effect. He also searches the Ritual spell card when he's destroyed and sends himself to the graveyard again. 3 copies of Solitaire. This tutors Unizombie to our side of the field, and when banished, can special summon a Shiranui monster when that is banished to our side of the field other than itself. 2 copies of Spirit Master. This brings out Shiranui monsters for rank 4 plays and also destroys face-up cards on the field. Samurai allows us to banish any monster he battles at banishing a zombie. Also, when he is banished, you can recurse a Shiranui card from your graveyard. Next, we run 2 copies of Gozuki. Now, I would run multiple copies of Gozuki, as in 3, but unfortunately, we have to calm down on the summonable monsters because we don't have more than 1 normal summon in this deck. 3 copies of Mizuki. Anytime you play zombies, Mizuki is probably the star of the deck because it allows you to special summon zombies from your graveyard just by him existing. 2 copies of Unizombie. I felt that 2 was better than 3 in this specific time because you'll probably only use it twice. And if you need it, it's recursible. That's it for the monsters. For the hand traps, 2 Ghost Ogres, 2 Ash Blossoms, and a Maxi. Those are your hand traps that you need to play the game right now. Also, you guys have probably noticed that this is color-coded orange. I'm actually going to go by a new system where you guys can see the sleeve color and be able to tell what type of deck that I feel. I feel like this deck is very casual, which is why it's in orange. If you see something in blue, it's going to be semi-competitive, and it's going to be like a seafoam green or a turquoise. That's ultra competitive. Now for the spells, we're going to play 3 copies of Pre-Preparation of Rites. This searches our ritual card and our ritual monster, so it's kind of good. 3 copies of Vendread Origin. This allows us to special summon our zombie monsters to our side of the field. Cough, cough, Vendread Slayer, and banishes our Shiranui cards to gain their effects. Shiranui Style Synthesis plays 2 roles. It can special summon our Vendread Slayer and 0 attack zombie monsters or 0 defense zombie monsters to our side of the field, and it also allows us to special summon 2 Shiranui monsters when Solitaire is banished. 2 copies of Pot of Desires because it almost doesn't matter when you're summoning Omega. Soul Charge, Pre-Preparation of Rites, Burial from a Different Dimension, and Foolish Burial. The 1-ofs in this deck is nasty. Every single one of them are very powerful and can turn the tides of the game with just that activation. That's it for the spell cards. For the traps, we run 3 copies of Solemn Strike, 1 copy of Solemn Warning, and 2 copies of Shiranui Style Slash. This card is Icarus Attack on Drugs. So I figured if I tributed a zombie monster and destroy 2 cards, that's good. But the fact that I can banish a Shiranui monster and then have a banished Shiranui monster for so many different plays is just beyond amazing. I thought that this card was really good in here. That's it for the main board. For the extra deck, we run 1 copy of Vermilion Mech. This card actually comes up a lot. More often than not, the main reason why I run it is because sometimes you have to make Unizombie 5. And there's really not a better rank or Synchro 9. It's pretty good. Research or Recurses, Ash Blossom, Unizombie, and Ghost Ogre. 2 Omegas, cards nasty. Bills is our out to Masterpiece that's unaffected by spells and monsters. Black Rose Dragon or Black Rose Moonlight's good. I feel like any card that blows up itself, destroys, or is a board wipe and gets rid of itself from the main monster's extra monster zone, blah, just all out of there today, is really good. Minerva the Mill cards, Tornado Dragon, Castell, Diamond Direwolf is another great card that's spot removal and gets rid of itself from the main monster zone. 2 copies of Utopia, or the Utopia Lightning package. 1 copy of Dante, and then we play Mrs. Radiant for our Link. Comes up a lot. I mean, 2200 attack Gozukis and Mizukis, not that bad. Also, Decode Talker, I'm serious, for like a starter deck promo, it comes up a lot. That's it. Let's get you to the combo tutorial. For the combo tutorial, I'm going to show you 2 awesome combos. There are so many other intricate combos inside of the deck, but I'm going to save that for, actually, this is probably the most intricate because there really aren't that intricate. And depending on what you play, you can play different, like Beast of the Pharaoh. It does get a little nastier, but this is the combo you probably want to be reaching for. It requires 1 copy of Shiranui Solitaire. That's it. You normal summon the Solitaire, use this effect to tribute summon, or to tribute itself to special summon Unizombie. Use Unizombie's effect to send Mizuki to the graveyard. Now you banish the Mizuki to special summon the Solitaire, and you synchro summon into a Psy-Frame Lord Omega. That is a 1-card Psy-Frame Lord Omega. If you somehow manage to special summon the Shiranui Solitaire, then you're in luck. You're going to spam the field. This is a 2-card combo that's going to wind up with Psy-Frame Lord Omega and Vendread Slayer to your side of the field. What you are going to need is Shiranui Solitaire and Pre-Preparation of Rites. And if you went second, you're probably going to scrape your opponent because you're going to destroy cards along the way. First, you're going to normal summon Shiranui Solitaire, and you're going to activate its effect to tribute summon, or to tribute itself to special summon Unizombie. Then you're going to use Unizombie's effect, and instead of sending Mizuki, you're going to send Spirit Master to your graveyard. Activate Pre-Preparation of Rites to search, guess what, the Vendread cards, and then use Vendread Origin to banish both of these cards to special summon Slayer to your side of the field. Now Solitaire's other effect is going to activate, and Spirit Master is going to activate. What you want to do is probably put Spirit Master as Chain Link 2 if you really want the monster summon. If not, then put Spirit Master of Chain Link 1 if you want the destruction more than you want the summon. That's going to special summon Spirit Master to the side of the field, and then from there, you can synchro summon into a Psy-Frame Lord Omega. Now, the Omega is a little bit more pivotal in this certain strategy because during your standby phase, or during your opponent's standby phase, you put this back into your graveyard, and now you are prepared again again for another Vendread origin. If this monster is sent to the graveyard, you just add another origin and you can do the same combo over and over again. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. I will see you guys on Friday at YouTube when I stream live. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.